Okay, one of the other requests we got was how to build the TV truck. This is a standard Lego set. What we've done is we've just modified it. So we'll disconnect the camera from the truck, and I'll just go through the modifications real quick. On the top, everything is standard. All we did is we added a radio antenna. This one happens to be kind of loose, unfortunately. And we've added these back strobe lights. I don't know if you see TV trucks, microwave trucks out on the street, you'll note that they have the strobes for when they're parked on the side of the road, and we just copied that off the real trucks. Inside, there's the tape inside. We just lined it. That's the only addition there. That's so all the gear doesn't stick to inside the truck. Now we added a sticker on the front. Running board on this side. This is a standard Lego piece. You could probably find it either in another set or online. The modification on this side was a little bit more extensive. Basically, we took the construction that's on this side, and where this is a 1x4 plate, we've simply substituted and put in one of these bracket plates instead, and then trimmed out with 1x1s to fill the gap. That bracket plate then gives us a place to mount some of the electronics and to plug in the cameras. And that's really all we did to it. It's basically stock. Okay, this is the standard Lego car, basically, with a little modification. Gave some big old exhaust pipes, spoiler in the back, radio antenna, fuel filler. But basically, this is your standard Lego car. I'm going to give you another way of doing the front end that we kind of like. This is a very, I guess this would be the base model. I've partially disassembled it. Now the back is pretty standard on this car, but the front is where the interesting part is. So we bottomed it out here with a black plate, 1x2, and then these are 1x1 pieces under here. You can see that. For the lights, it's just a two-piece affair. It's a light piece, 1x1, with a 1x1 tile on it. Get this back. It seems to be focusing better back here. Alright. So put those on. I'm going to have two of them, obviously. No fancy grill on this car, just some stacked plates. That's a black one and a red one on top. Those go on there between the lights. Standard wheel arch piece. No changes here except we've stacked a 2x2 piece on top of it. It can be any color. You can't see it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, that's so far not very exciting. Here's the part we thought was kind of unique. Is two of these pieces. I don't know what you call them, but they're 1x3x2 with an edge. Now, of note, this edge has cutouts in it, if you can see that, so that it will go over lugs. Some of them don't. Some of them won't work for this. You have to have one that has the lug holes on it. Simply attach those onto the hood. Actually, they become the hood, I should say. Give her a windshield to keep the bugs out of her teeth. And there's a little bit different looking front end that has that diagonal sort of hood line that we see a lot in real life but don't see a lot in Legotown. And that just gives us a little bit of variety out on our town streets. We're not very many pieces. You can dress this up with chrome or whatever you want, but that's it. Okay, we'll do one more car for this particular video. Anything else you want to see built? Look at the town tours, let us know. And maybe Tyler will do the next one. This comes from an old Lego set. This was the original set. I happen to have two of them. And this one's been modified a little bit in that it now has taillights and a lined bed and a little bit better color coordination. But if you take this basic original set, using all those pieces, you can come up with some pieces left over, I might add, this little contraption, which is kind of like a little sporty pickup truck. It's a crossover vehicle. very simple. There's your standard type top arrangement. I'm going to take this one apart as opposed to building it for the sake of time. Take Mr. Man out. Now this is worth noting, if you want to have the fuel filler option on this one using the headlight kind of piece, the best place to do it is to substitute one of these pieces out and just stick it on whichever side you want. So these are really just in there to fill the gap. You can use anything there you want. Standard front end. The only difference here is that a spacer is required on the bottom here to get this up to the same height. You could put a grill on there if you wanted to. We chose not to. The back part of the chassis will come off in one piece, and you can see that this is exactly the wheelbase. Oops. We got the wheels special order just to jazz it up a little bit. And here's the basic, a look around of it. So these are our exhaust pipes. We'll take those off. You find a plate there, a 2x4 plate. You can pull that off without exploding the whole thing. And to that is attached the tail lights and a 1x2 plate. I'm just going to put those on there so I don't lose track of them. The top portion here, 1x3s. Take those off. A 1x2. Your doors and your steering wheel. Just yank that stuff all off so you can see what's underneath here. Alright, and then this is that same piece that's used on the taxis, only in red, with a 2x4 plate on it, and a 1x2. I'll show you where it's at right there. I'll take that off. And then two more of them. One there, and one there. And that's it. So let me real quick build this together. 1x2, 1x2. I don't have instructions for this one, so this is probably good for doing this. Put that on there. Oops, steering wheel goes on there. Doors. Doors. Put on the bottom part of the chassis. The rest of the cab. And we'll roll that right onto there. This, I guess, would be body on frame design for those of you who want to go that way, as opposed to a unibody. And these are just scrap pieces here. Like I said, you can change this front end around to make it look better if you like. And put this guy back in. He's always losing his hair because it's loose. And put this together. And there you go. That's our modification there. And this, again, more or less is the original set. Now, we added taillights on the trailer, too. I forgot to mention that. We took the ramp off and gave it taillights instead. So, there you go. Ta-da.